Today I'm going to be providing you with a very brief overview regarding BridgeU, which is our university and career guidance platform for International School of Dongguan students. So let's go ahead and get started. This is what the BridgeU website looks like. For most of you, you probably already have a login to log into BridgeU. However, for some of you, I've recently invited you to BridgeU. And when you receive that invitation in your ISD email, it's going to look something like this. You're going to click on register, answer all of the questions, and be able to log in. Please make sure to remember your password, write it down somewhere because I know students, as well as myself, always have difficulties remembering passwords. So I'm going to briefly just show you what BridgeU looks like whenever you log in. You will see here that this is where your tasks will be. Most of you all don't have any tasks assigned just yet, but over the coming weeks, over the coming years, there will be tasks assigned to you. As you scroll down, you will see that there's this Discover BridgeU area where you can work through tools at your own pace. Just remember that I'm going to be assigning tasks for you, but you are always welcome to peruse through BridgeU to get familiar with it and know what you're working with. To the left-hand side, I do want to show you some of the features that BridgeU has. So the first one you'll see up here is the University Visits tab. And you will see that currently I have not listed any university visit events since we aren't currently at ISD, but doing online learning instead. However, make sure to go to the ISD College and Career website so you can find more information about virtual university visits. But if you click on past events, you can see all of the past events that we have had at ISD. Next up, you'll click on Strategy Advisor. And this is where you can collect experiences that you've had at ISD, but also in your lifetime, just so you have it all in one place. It'll be super helpful for you whenever you begin the college application process, but it'll also be super helpful for your recommenders. So for most schools that you apply for in the future, you will have to have letters of recommendation, specifically if you're applying to US universities. But even for UK universities, you will have to have a reference. And so we'll discuss more about that later on. But having your strategy advisor complete is a great resource because when you request recommendations, when you become a G12 student, you are going to request through here, and then the email that is auto-generated by BridgeU does provide your strategy advisor report, so the experiences that you've inputted in here for your recommenders to refer back to. So just remember, this is a great way to collect your experiences and will be one of the tasks that's assigned to you. Next up, we can click on careers. This is where in BridgeU you can do career exploration. You can see there's a ton of really great options to review and look over. But when you click on more info, it'll give you even more information regarding degree subjects, regarding the salary you can expect to make, skills, etc., etc. As you continue to click on the degrees and jobs that you're interested in, it'll provide you with a report. So we will discuss that more a bit later, but just note that that resource is available for you. Next up is the profile builder. So the profile builder is really great because there are questions that are asked to figure out university matches and universities that would be a good fit for you. So this isn't something we're going to go over just yet, but it is something to note that is a resource that is there. It'll even ask you specific questions such as what area of the world are you interested in studying in? What do you want to major in? What are your targeted grades when you graduate from high school? Do you want to go to a big school or a small school? Do you want to go to a school with many international students or not as many international students? Do you want to be in a classroom with 25 or more students or less students? So on and so forth. When you complete this, you will be able to get your university matches. And that is where, when we click on universities, you will be able to see the matches that you are matched to. You can create your short list. And then when you become grade 12 students, you will begin your applications and move the schools that you are interested in applying for over onto your application side of things. That isn't anything you need to worry about just yet, but things to remember as resources that BridgeU can provide you. Next up is the writing builder. So this is where you can work on creating personal statements. So there is the option of the UK. There should also be USA. Not quite sure why it isn't listed here, but probably because for this student, they haven't completed their profile builder just yet to be matched up with schools. So whenever you look at the writing builder, it's really great because you will be able to see different personal statements with annotations, providing more information on whether or on why this is a good essay. So what makes this a good essay? You can see it shows curiosity, so on and so forth. The recommendations we've gone over. And finally, let's talk very briefly about test management. This area of BridgeU provides you with more information about the SAT, ACT tests, UK university tests, so on and so forth. If you have further questions, just note that there is the Help Center where you can find a ton of really good information, and you can always click down here so that you can find more information for specific things you're interested in. Great thing to note is there is a lot of university guidance material, feature guides, so on and so forth. So I am very hopeful that this very brief overview of BridgeU gives you a better idea of what BridgeU can provide you. And if you have any questions, please remember that you can always reach out to me via email, via Teams through chat, or even set up an appointment with me through Calendly if you need to have any additional support or have questions in general. Thanks so much, ISD students. Have a great day.